many of you pay close attention to all the things that make you feel comfortable and confident? Today, I'll be sharing a few beauty secrets with a product grown right here in Hawaii and possibly your backyard. I'll also be teaching you how to find the right fit for clothing and how to alter something to make it look like it was custom made for you. All in the next episode.
Presented by D. Suihiro Electric Inc.
Aloha, I'm Valerie Joseph with Fashion Sense, restyling runway looks to the walkways of Hawaii and providing smart solutions to all your fashion needs.
Guys, I am so thrilled today because I have my friend Becca with me.
Oh, and I'm so excited that I can be in Hawaii in Fashion Sense with you.
Now, Becca, you've shared with me your battle with allergies to food and beauty products.
I know, because I love food and I love all these amazing beauty products, but the reality is that they give me allergy.
So that's not fun.
But I'm so excited because actually Coco Java was one of the only things that worked. And it healed my rash. It healed my rash.
Guys, in a future episode, we will cover all about my edible beauty scrub line called Coco Java. But today, we are making another recipe. It's one of my beauty secrets called the watermelon aloe vera juice. Let's get started to make the juice. Now, the ingredients you need for this are
So first you take the aloe vera plant and you need to make sure that you wash and pat it dry properly
so
before
wash
you do
it
this
clean
part.
and dry it and be very careful. It's super sharp.
I know.
Okay.
So after that, you cut the bottom, just like that.
Okay, so we're gonna cut the bottom part off again, okay?
And then you cut the top. And then you put the plant facing, standing up like that.
Okay.
And you cut on the side down. Yeah, and you also want to make sure you cut a little bit thicker than too thin because the toxic liquid is inside the spikes and you want to get rid of that.
I'm glad my knife is sharp.
Then you can see there's a flat side and a round side. So you will cut down from the flat side.
Okay, so we are now cutting the skin off the flat side of the plant.
Just like that. Perfect. Then you put it down on the table again and you cut it into 1-inch squares. So then you take the spoon and you scoop out the gel, but don't press too hard because you don't want the green leaf part into the gel actually. I feel like I'm in first grade when I play with this.
This is fun. This is actually fun. Let's put this in a bowl.
Yes.
So again, guys, be very careful that when you're scooping your gel out from the leaf, that you don't get too much or you don't get too close to the leaf because that's the toxic part of the aloe plant, and you'll know because that part is greeny, yellowish.
You can kind of see.
So just make sure that it's the clear part of the gel that you scoop out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna just put that into a bowl here.
And then you can put the leaf to the side.
And we wanna just add some water. We're gonna let that soak in water for about 30 minutes. Yes. And guys, if you see any of that yellowish, greenish part on the gel, you can easily wipe it off with a paper towel or rinse it underwater.
Because the purpose of it soaking is to really make sure that there's no yellow liquid anywhere in that gel.
Make sure. And we're gonna make some fresh watermelon juice. You're gonna want to juice about 4 cups of watermelon juice.
Okay, the juice is now done.
Okay, so next we're going to add it into a blender. So there's about 4 cups of watermelon juice.
All right,
Then we're gonna add about 2 cups of filtered water. And here are the aloe vera gel cubes that we had sitting for 30 minutes in water. Now we've strained them out first.
And you want to put about 12 pieces.
Yes. We're gonna blend this all together. It's gonna get a little noisy. Wow. Okay, add some ice cubes in mason jars. Pour some for you.
Looks so amazing.
And then we're gonna top it off with a cute little umbrella. Cheers!
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's refreshing.
It is.
And it's healthy. And it's one of my beauty secrets. We're gonna finish up sipping. You guys, let's toss it over to Chef Kevin with your Dean and DeLuca culinary tip of the week.
Oh.
Chef, you know me, I love my fruits and vegetables. I always store them in a Ziploc bag after I rinse them, but find that they don't last as long. Is there a secret to making them last longer?
Yes, there is. You know, using Ziplocs or Tupperware, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
But for someone like me, I don't really eat too much fruit all the time. It's sitting in the fridge.
Okay.
What I do is after you purchase it, you want to remove it from the container that it's in.
Okay.
And then you want to wash it really well. After you wash it, make sure it's all dry. You want to pat everything dry.
Okay.
And then once they're dry, you want to add it to a container that's open and lined with a paper towel.
Ah.
And what that does is it allows it to breathe. It doesn't shut it off, and it lasts longer.
Ah, so that's the trick. After we rinse it, pat off all the extra moisture and then store them in an open container lined with a paper towel. And the oxygen is what lets your fruits and vegetables last longer.
Absolutely.
Great tip. Thanks, Chef.
Thank you.
Hawaiian Coffee Body Scrubs. Moisturizing, rejuvenating, energizing, sun-kissed, alluring, beautiful, handmade in Hawaii with aloha. Coco Java.
Welcome back. Today we are making an aloe vera avocado salsa. With all the health benefits of the aloe plant, why not? Here's the ingredients you'll need. So in a blender, we are going to combine tomatoes. I'm gonna put about 4 tomatoes. We're gonna chop some coriander or Chinese parsley. About a cup of that. And then we're gonna dice some garlic cloves. Now you can add more garlic if you like, and this is where you can customize the salsa to your flavoring. These are really big garlic cloves, so I think 2 would be enough. Add that into our blender. Okay, and we're just gonna pulse it until we get a paste-like texture. That's a really nice texture. Next, what we're going to do is add in some of the aloe vera gel. This is probably about one large leaf full. I know it looks a little funky, you guys, but remember all the health benefits? Okay, we're gonna give that another pulse to get it all blended together. Nice. Next, I wanna pour that into a mixing bowl. And then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. We're gonna add about half of a red onion. I'll probably just put in half of this. Okay, I'm going to juice 1 lemon. Then we're going to add our apple cider vinegar. We're going to fold in our avocados. sprinkle it with some kosher salt. All right, you guys, I'm going to clear the counter. Let's toss it over to Kendra with your Dave & Buster's party tip of the week. Kendra, my bestie and I love to relax at the end of our workday, and we enjoy keeping it fresh and exciting.
Val, at Dave & Buster's, we have the perfect place to de-stress and have some big time fun.
I agree.
With over 200 of the latest and greatest video simulators on the island, some of my favorites are Super Shot for all those basketball fans, and Pac-Man Battle Royal.
I love that one.
And don't forget about half-off games on Wednesdays. If you're on a budget, that's the day to come.
Ooh, yeah.
And of course, my favorite, Pauhana Fridays. We have some of the best happy hour specials on the island.
So guys, whether you have an end of day ritual or not, be sure to schedule some time to decompress and enjoy something different every day at Dave & Buster's. Thank you, Kendra.
Thanks, Val.
So we've made our healthy, delicious salsa. You can easily put them in a cute bowl and then add them to a platter with some salami and cheese. Now for some extra fun, you can also add salsa into a simple tomato soup. Just gonna throw that in here. Mix that up. And that'll just give it a gourmet twist to the old favorite tomato soup. And then let's garnish with some parsley, you know, for that extra gourmet look. All right, I'm going in for a dip of the salsa first, but not without some cheese and salami. So refreshing. Okay, now I'm going to dip into the gourmet tomato soup with some toasted garlic bread. That's definitely gourmet tasting. And we're getting all the health benefits from the aloe plant. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have hacks that fit you perfectly. Don't go away. Welcome back, guys. Denim is a staple in everyone's closet. Unfortunately, it's not as easy to find the perfect fit. Here's a few hacks that can help. So if your waistband is just a little too big on your jean, here's how you can get some instant tailoring. You want to take a seam ripper, and we're just going to cut away at the back of the waistband. And be careful that you don't cut through the waistband, just the top layer. We're gonna do that on the other side too. And what we're doing is we're equally cutting it from the center of the waistband. Here. So now we have 2 slits. Now next what you want to do is take some elastic, and we're gonna measure the elastic from one end to the other. And then just cut a little piece. Attach a safety pin to one end of the elastic band. And then we're going to feed that through. You're going to feel like an instant tailor. We're gonna pull it all the way through. And here's where you're gonna take some needle and thread, and we're just going to stitch that down on, so you're gonna stitch the elastic to the waistband. And you'll probably wanna use matching color thread to your denim. I'm using a red color thread just so you can see the stitching. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as you can get it to stay. So you don't need some serious sewing skills. Once you've stitched that down securely, then you just want to pull the elastic through. And then you're going to cut out the extra. And look, you've got an instant cinch, so it'll fit your waist nicer. Now, let's say you found a pair of shorts that fit you perfectly in the waist, but they're just a little too short. Here's an easy, quick fix. What you're going to do is find some lace trim. I like using this scalloped eyelet trim. It's just a little girly and it's cute. And what you want to do is measure out the entire length of the bottom of the short. We're gonna cut that lace. And then you wanna turn the shorts inside out. And then we're gonna sew the trim to the very bottom of the hem. Now again, I'm using a red colored thread just so you can see the stitch, but you'll definitely need to make sure that the color of your thread matches the short and the lace. No serious sewing skills needed here, just a really easy stitch. So you see it's at the bottom of the short. Now look guys, what a huge difference just a little bit of trim makes. Now I'd say that's a little more wearable. Now what if you found a pair of short with the perfect length, but now the waist doesn't fit? Now I'll show you how to alter it without any sewing. We're gonna use some safety pins. Here's the pair of shorts, perfect length, but the waistband's a little too large. What you wanna do is try it on and measure how much of the waistband you'll need to take in. You're gonna take some safety pins. You're gonna pin the inside of the waistband. And this is gonna create a little pleat in the front. And I'm pinning just along the side of the belt loop. Do you see the little pleat? And if you're concerned about the pleat or you want to hide the pleat, you can easily do that with a belt. And there you have it. 3 easy ways to make your denim or your shorts or your skirt fit and tailor to your body type. Up ahead, we've got more fashion tips on how to find the perfect fit. Don't go away. Stylish, modern, sophisticated, chic. A lifestyle boutique designed to make women feel equal and empowered. Poshed by Valerie Joseph. Whether you are looking for a great pair of go-to jeans or a blazer that you can throw on with everything, there are some tried and true tips that you can use as a rule of thumb when shopping for the perfect fit. Tip number 1, fairly new jeans should fit snug, but they shouldn't be uncomfortably snug. Your zipper shouldn't be pulling.
No.
And you should be able to at least fit 2 fingers into the waistband. And there shouldn't be any pulling in that area. And you should also be able to comfortably sit.
Yeah, no.
No. Too small. Let's go up a size. Tip number 2. Now, if you can easily pull your jeans up and down without even unzipping the zipper, and you can fit my wrist and probably your wrist in the waistband, that's not the right fit. This is probably way too big, so you went up maybe too many sizes. Let's take a look at how it should fit. Tip number 3. Now, the mid-rise jean is generally the most flattering because it tends to provide structure and hold everything in the midsection. Now, also, when looking for the right fit of jean, you want to make sure you fit your bum first. This fits nice. There's no pulling. As we saw earlier in the episode, it's easy to alter the waistband if it doesn't fit, less easy to alter the hips. And finally, don't be afraid to add a little bling into your denim ensemble. Think of it as opposites attract. Thank you, Becca.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at how to find the right fit for a button-up shirt. To test if it's too small, stand up straight. Put your arms behind your back. Now, if your shirt starts to gape, too small. So with a button-up shirt, it's okay that it's a little larger. You definitely want to make sure that the shoulder seams hit nicely on your shoulders. And you can be more versatile with it, like belting it around the waist. Or you can also unbutton a few of the buttons from the bottom and tie it in a knot. Again, another example of not paying too much attention to the size on the label, paying attention to fit. Thank you, Adrian. Next, let's take a look at how to fit a blazer. To check if it's too small, do a hug test. Try and hug yourself. You can't hug yourself. That means you can't hug me or anyone else. You also want to check for the sleeve length. The sleeve length should hit your wrist. Too short. Okay, let's swap this out and take a look at what a blazer looks like if it's too big for you. Beautiful color. Wrists a little short, but this is more important. Your shoulder seams should hit your shoulders. This is obviously over her shoulder. Let's get a blazer that actually fits. Okay. Let's do the fit test. Shoulders are nice. The seams are right aligned with her own shoulders. Try and hug yourself in this. Does not feel nice. And I love this modern look on the boyfriend jacket. Take a look at the back of this jacket. All this fringe. Fun and modern. And it fits perfect. Thank you, Natalie. Next, let's look at how to fit a dress. Now, structured dresses have a defined waistline, which is the most hardest to fit. To figure out where your natural waistline is, stand up straight and then bend from side to side. Now, the bend here is your natural waistline. All your dresses should fall nicely on your natural waistline. Now, for a forgiving style dress, choose what we call the miracle dress from the Posh Boutique at Ward Village. This is a forgiving fit because not only does it fit all body types, but it's travel friendly and it's washable. Let's do the fit test. The shoulder seams fit nicely on her shoulders. The waist fits your natural waistline. And keep in mind, if the waistline of the dress is too high or too low, it can make you look a little heavier than you normally are. This is a great fit. Thanks, Angela. When you're shopping for a pair of staple jeans, ignore the trends and keep it simple. And whether you're shopping for a dress, a blazer, or a blouse, don't write off a fabulous piece just because the label is not in your size. It's not about the size you're wearing, but how it makes you feel. And a great fitting garment is the best confidence booster that's fit for a queen. Until next time, I'm Valerie Joseph. Come visit me at the Posh Boutique. And if you love our show as much as we love sharing with you, head to our Instagram and Facebook page, Fashion Sense by Valerie, to comment, share, and like us. You can also head to our website to view all your favorite episodes and recipes. Let's stay connected. Until next time, be fabulous, be beautiful, be the best version of you. Cheers. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. And we're gonna blend it all together. And we don't have the cover. I don't know about you guys, but I love leftovers. If you're looking for recipes on what to do with your everyday leftovers, you'll want to stay tuned. Chef Kevin from Dean and DeLuca, Hawaii will be sharing some of his favorites. We'll also be smashing avocados in our smoothies and on our face. Plus, we'll share how to wear different jewelry with different necklines. All in the next episode.